G'day everybody, welcome to Greenwich Valley. This is going to be a let's play, just a casual let's play. I do have seasons running on Greenwich Valley. And the whole idea here is to raise some beef cattle. And that's what we're going to survive on. Now, if we go through here, as you can see, originally I've started on new farmer mode. So we have $100,000 sitting in our account. Normally on new farmer mode, you start over here with field 32 and 33 plus all of your equipment. What I've done is prior to starting this, I've sold this area off and I've purchased this area, which is probably a little bit cheaper than what that was worth. And we will sell off all of our equipment because I did want to be where the cows are. I've also added the deck chairs. So this is our house and this is our farm. Now the idea is that we start off with a pile of equipment. If we go into our garage and have a look, this is the default equipment that we start off with, other than the deck chairs at the end. And what I plan to do is I plan to sell all of this stuff off and buy our own equipment. I like to do it that way. I like to have my own equipment, not the stuff that we start off with. So we've got a balance of 100,000. We will sell this stuff off here and then head over to the store and start purchasing the stuff that we require for our cows. Some of this stuff I may end up buying again, but this is definitely the way I prefer to do it. Is just have the option to pick all my own stuff. Alright, so past Valley Green there is the shop, and what I shall do is I shall teleport over here and we can start buying our equipment. Alright, so the first thing that we do need to do, the first thing that I always buy is a yard tractor. We want a nice yard tractor to be looking after our cows, doing a little bit of muck cleaning up, a little bit of bale carting and stuff like that as well. It doesn't need to be a super powerful little thing, and it doesn't need to be a four-wheel drive. So I was thinking, I haven't used the Massey Ferguson pack yet, so I was thinking that the Series 3000 two-wheel drive would be good. I'm not sure what configuration they have. I don't think we need a weight on the front because we are going to be carting around perhaps some bales. Although I do plan on doing loose stuff to do my TMR and stuff. We may have to purchase some bales to start our cows off initially. Wheel setup, I am just going to leave it as default. Front fenders, no, I don't like front fenders on there. And a front loader attacher, yes, definitely we will put that on as well. Alright, so that's a $35,800 tractor, but that'll do us in the yard. That'll set us up and have us ready to do the cleanup and stuff on our cows. So we'll buy that one. Okay, so we'll do the FZ30. And we'll purchase that. Okay, and we're going to need some forks. We'll throw these in black, obviously. There we go, back, and we will need a bucket as well. Yep, we'll do that one in black too. So I'll buy that. That should sort out mucking out our cows and moving some pallets around, which will be good. Next thing that we are going to need is I want to buy a vehicle. Let's throw that in case colors as well. We want it as a transport vehicle, most definitely. There's 79,000. We do have to be quite particular about the stuff that we buy, but I definitely want to have a vehicle that I can load stuff into. We may get some chickens and stuff as well, I'm thinking. Low loaders, definitely going to buy ourselves the Williams trailer. Yep, that one there. This one has, you can see there, It has the ramps that you can pull out, so you can drive equipment on there if you want to do that. So we'll buy that for starters, and we'll just get out of here and move some of this stuff out of the way. Here we go. Alright. Let's go in outside view. I don't often go in outside view, so it'd be nice to do that. There we go. So I hope you all had a really nice Christmas. I had an awesome Christmas, spent it with my wife and my 2 daughters. Had a fantastic day. And that's what Christmas is all about, really, isn't it? Spending time with your family and just enjoying each other's company. It's been nice to have time off of work over this Christmas. I don't normally have time off of work over Christmas. I'm normally working the whole time, so that's really nice as well. Alright, so what we'll do here is I'll turn this off. Nope, wrong one. It's the right mouse button. That's it. Right mouse button, hold it down and push your mouse to the right. And that opens up that side of the trailer. Because what I want to do as well is I want to purchase some a couple of pallets of TMR to get us started on the cows. Alright, we'll just fire this baby up. Look at that, how convenient. Alright, so I wanted to do something aside from the story that I'm doing on Pineapple Bay, just something relatively casual that I can come into and play when I feel like it, and when I don't feel like doing a storyline, where I can just hit the record button and mess around. Now, you won't see me whizzing through stuff here. I may teleport to vehicles, I may do stuff like that, but you certainly won't see me whizzing around and trying to get stuff done. I just want to take my time on it, which is what I enjoy in Farm Sim the most. And it's certainly one of the things that I definitely enjoy about Seasons as well, is the fact that you do get to take your time. I don't normally do forestry or anything like that when I'm playing Farm Sim, but what we might do this time around is when we do have winter over the winter period, then we might actually do some forestry this time and see how we go. Alright, so I do like this Massey, it's nice. Okay. And I might load those pallets up now, so I'll grab them now. Not in there, I think they're in here. There we go, total mixed ration. So there's 2,100 litres per pallet. So we might buy we'll buy 2 for starters and see how we go. I'm guessing that before we have a crop come up, then 2's probably not going to last us. But I do want to get some cows growing, so even if we've got, say we start off with 20 cows, and we spend the profit for maybe, I don't know, 1.5 of those cows, then I guess, so be it. Alright, just need to get this on, come on. There we go. Oh, no, doesn't seem to want to go on for some reason. Good on your Farm Sim. So I'll bring it up a little bit, push it along, and as we're moving forward, bring the arms down until it slots in there. There we go. That's got it. Throw this on the trailer there. That should be okay right there. Might just jump in here and buy an SOB. Do like the SOBs very much. You can change them on the fly depending on what task and what job you're doing, and I find that to be absolutely brilliant. I'll throw this on the back. There we go. Alright. Just bring that around a little bit. Try and spin him around. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Maybe not. Going this way perhaps. Seeing as how she doesn't want to work that way. Okay, in you go. That's it. There we go. Yeah, I definitely find that the best way to pick up pallets is to just give it a little bit of a nudge, and as you're giving it a bit of a nudge, bring your loader arm down until the forks slot in. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. I might throw this in the pallet and leave it in there. Come on. My theory is a good one. You just got to take your time with it. Okay. Should be alright there. We'll pick this fella up again. And there we go. Okay. Park brake, turn him off. Just get back in here again. We'll bring that door up. Hopefully that's going to be alright. It's not going to bug out too much. Yep, that should be good. Lucky there. Oh, you... Okay, nearly said it. Throw some straps on. Looks like the straps are going to bug out. Alright. Alright, so what do we got there? We've got our TMR, our first couple of lots of TMR. I've got the animal extension mod on, so we don't need a water carting trailer to get water to the animals because it's all piped up. We're also going to need to get a tractor that will allow us to do some ploughing and some seeding. The weather's pretty cold at the moment, so we can't do any seeding, but we can do some ploughing. So I'm wondering whether a subsoiler would be the go. There's a 145 horsepower, 4 meters. 4 meters, 420 horsepower, I think not. and the Lemken requires 150 horsepower and is 4 meters as well. Might go the Agrasem, I think. Multi-cultivator 5-in-1, 3.5 meters, 240 horsepower. So we might go the Combo Plow Gold. Alright, so we'll buy that, 4 meters, and it requires 140 horsepower. I already have an idea on what tractor that I want to buy as our workhorse tractor. It's in the large tractor section. It is a mod, and ooh, look at that. I've never used this before. I'm not buying it for this, but I've never actually even used this before. It's pretty bloody awesome, isn't it? Yeah, alright, maybe we'll look into that in the future, if we sort of expand. The 70 series, which is 240 horsepower. It's a nice tractor, isn't it? Alright. The tractor that I did have in mind, so that's 163,000. It's probably in medium, it must be. It's a mod. There we go. 226 horsepower, class 936RZ. Now, I haven't used this one before, and I've always wanted to use it. So, different wheel setups, wheel weights, wide tires and weights, rear twins, twins all round, and narrow tires, and rear narrow twins, narrow twin fronts. It has a lot of options, doesn't it? So I think we'll go wheel weights. Engine setup, 946RZ 250, and the 936RZ is 226, so we'll just go to 226. Alright, beautiful. There's 144,250, so we'll purchase that as well. And I don't think I'm going to buy anything else until such time as we do require it. We are going to have to get some get a seeder and some mowers, etc. A tedder as well, but we'll worry about that later. It's a nice looking tractor right there. Okay, let's squeeze in here and start him up. Alright, sounds good. Okay, I think this will be a good workhorse tractor. 226 horsepower is alright, 140 grand, it's not too bad. So we'll roll with it and see how it goes. As I said, I haven't used it before, so there we go. Hook you up. Alright, so we probably want to throw a weight on the front as well, which I think we might do. We might grab ourselves another SOB, I think. Where are we? SOB and class. Yeah, why not? 1800 kilos. Buy that. We can easily change that on the fly should we need to. So, alright. Back into the garage there. And I think we've got enough to get some work done now, as well as to organise our cows and get our first lot of cows in. So there we go. Beautiful. Alright. I'll come back for those. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. It's standard. There are some mods out there that have some absolutely brilliant modified sounds for them. Especially a lot of the older tractors. Now, I've got to remember to drive on the proper side of the road. Same side of the road as Oz on this map, but I'm so used to driving on the other side of the road in Farm Sim and Truck Sim. Alright, go through Ballygreen here. Down to 30. Oh dear. It must stick out a little bit further than what I thought. Okay, we'll keep going this way. You notice all the shops to let, and on the previous road that we just drove through, there's just shops everywhere to let. And you know what, it's a sad part of life at the moment. I know that here in Australia there's a lot of vacant shops when you drive through cities and little suburb shopping centres that are to let, so I guess it's a sign of the times, isn't it? Alright, well, I'm going to get this stuff up to the farm and I will see you when I have everything over there. Alright, so we're nearly at the farm. This is the last piece of equipment to bring back. As I said, we'll go and buy more equipment later on as we need it. Hopefully we can save on to the money, save our money for that. But we can do contracts anyway, so that's alright. But obviously our goal today is to get this TMR in, get the water in, and purchase our cows. Alright, I might just put this bucket down here. Okay. I do like the tight farms over in the UK. Alright. So we'll just leave this fella sitting here for a sec. So here's our cow shed. Not sure whether these gates are operational. Yes, they are. And we need to set up our water here, which I haven't set up yet. So let's see, customize R, and it's left mouse button to move. We'll stick him in there. That'll be fine. G to select. We'll move this fella over here. I don't think it's going to fit that way, so we'll throw him here. Or I'll hold down right mouse button to rotate, and then enter to confirm. Now we shouldn't be able to put any water in there yet, I don't think. No, not as yet, because we don't have any cows. Just going to turn the F1 menu back off again. Alright, so cow purchase place is around the corner here. So we'll start by grabbing, I think we'll grab 20 to start with. As I said, if we lose profit on 2 or 3 or even 5 of them by purchasing TMR and stuff to begin with, then it doesn't. I don't think it really matters, because we will gather another 20 of them when the price is a lot better. Because if you have a look at, let me go into the seasons menu here. We're going to buy the limousines. Where are we? And as you can see here, it's not the best time to buy them. The best time to buy them is probably day 3 in summer. But we'll buy 20 now. We'll buy 20 on day 3 of summer. We will take note of what we pay for them as well. So, alright, I am going to get them delivered. Now I'm going to get them delivered because from what I understand, unless you're buying a really large quantity of cows, it doesn't pay to have a trailer yourself and to transport them yourself. So we're just going to deal with the delivery cost. I am going to take note of what we pay for these, which is 2458, just so that we're aware later on exactly how much we've paid for them and what we get when we sell them. I think in the New Hampshire map at the peak I was selling them for 5.5, nearly 6 grand. So we'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh look, it's got the numbers up the top. Don't even need to count. Okay, so there's 20. What have we got? We've got a $4,000 fee for delivery, so $53,000. Let's confirm that. And there they are. Alright. Get around here and give them some water for starters. Most important. Animals do die if you don't feed them and water them in seasons. Alright, just keep my eye on them, make sure none escape. So it is really important when you're playing seasons that you do not miss out on feeding them. Close him up. Jump back in the old Massey. I like this tractor. I like any old tractor really. Okay, let's get these pallets off. Hopefully I don't glitch it out when I connect to it. We'll try and get it as accurate as we possibly can. What have we got? There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Alright. So I'm pretty sure the feed trigger runs right out the door here. It might not. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, it does. Alright. TMR for cows. Should keep them quite happy. Gonna have to throw the 2 of them in and we'll see how much we've got, how much space we've got left over. Alright. There we go. Give it a little push and lower him. There we go. Got that. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so 20 cows have not used up all of the TMR, so it's worth noting. Might open this up here. Got a couple of really good storage sheds. I put the class in the shed over the other side of that small shed there. Seems like a good place to put it. The workshop's over there as well, inside that shed over there, so Okay, we'll put this in here so it doesn't get wet, just in case. Throw you down there. That's it. Okay, I might leave the Massey here, I think. Right, there we go. Beautiful. Great little tractor. Alright, so what have we got here? Alt S. 20 cows, full of total mixed ration, full of water, 100% cleanliness. Now, hay and silage and grass. What I might do, and straw as well, what I might do is I might actually buy some bales initially for those until we get our first crop in. Straw, being male cows, they don't reproduce. They don't necessarily need straw. The only thing is, if you don't give them straw, they don't produce manure. So we obviously need to. They will produce slurry, but they won't produce any manure. So we do want to get some straw in there, which means that we're going to need to get some bales and purchase a straw blower. Which we'll do next episode. Estimated food required 115,428 litres a year. I love how it gives you an estimate on there, which means you can you can pre-plan and calculate. So we would need to double that, considering that we're going to get some another 20 cows, and then next year, once we've got crops running and stuff like that, we will probably boost that up to having something like 150, 200 head of cattle in there, and we'll keep rotating them, selling them off at peak season. So alright, so over here, this is the workshop. As you can see, we've got the class in there. We have fields over here. That we need to tend to. I might cut over here. Just get through those bushes. So at the moment, it's all growing. One thing that we do need to purchase, which is probably very handy when you're playing seasons, is an MT9. Alright, beautiful. So there you go. So at the moment we're at 33%, 15% moisture. It's always worth you don't cut your grass or harvest your crops until it's below 20%, as far as I'm aware. If I'm wrong, let me know. 33% growth, so we're still quite a way off getting our first lot of hay. We're going to need to work out exactly which fields. We've got that field over there. We're going to need to work out exactly which fields we run as grass and which fields we run as crops. I'll probably run this one as grass, I think. So, alright, in the meantime, I'm going to leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed this first episode of the Let's Play for Greenwich Valley. As I said, we're just going to take our time, enjoy it, enjoy the weather, enjoy the seasons. When I get back, I am going to be running this on 5 times, which I think should be enough to warrant the change in the seasons and stuff. So, alright, I will see you in episode 2, and what we'll do in episode 2 is we'll get some hay, we'll get some straw, and hopefully some grass bales if they're available in the store at the moment. We'll bring them over here, we'll dump them straight in here so that the cows are fully fed and have their straw, and they can start producing manure, which we're going to need because we are going to get a manure spreader. And then we will start our work on the 2 fields that we're going to use for growth, for growing crops. So we'll have, I think, 2 maybe 3 fields for growing crops and leave field 24 for grass, but we'll see how we go. Alright, thanks for watching. Hit like if you like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode of Greenwich Valley. Thanks for watching. Bye.